Hello everyone, my name is Patricio Cruyas, and today I'm going to talk about a very interesting topic, and that is creating energy from CO2. So this is a very interesting topic because it tackles global warming from a different angle. Instead of trying to reduce the CO2 emissions from, let's say, an energy source, or not trying to emit any more CO2, such as a solar panel or a wind turbine, this takes CO2 from the air and directly changes it into methanol and methane. Now, this process was created by Mark Cowper and Jin Shen at Leiden University. While I was doing research, I found out that there was an alternative solution similar to this one, which was a plant that actually took CO2 from the air and used sunlight and photosynthesis to create energy. Although it's still in the testing stages, so I'm not sure how advanced or how effective this plant is. It has a lot of potential to grow because it's an organic material, which makes it could be easily to reproduce or just plant anywhere. So how does this work? This product is actually similar to that plant because it uses photosynthesis in the process. But just so you know, generally, when you take CO2 and you break it down into its normal components, it turns into carbon monoxide, which is lethal, and formic acid, which is really hard to use. Now, what Mark and Jin did was they used a pH of 1 to 2, combined with a catalyst called cobalt porphyrin, and with the assistance of graphite to accelerate this process in order to create methanol and methane. Now, this also was used with an extra little voltage running through it, so that is the catalyst used. What are the critical challenges? First of all, actually getting the CO2 to become the energy was the main problem, since it was very difficult to accurately know the pH levels. It was a lot of test and trial, which from an acid from 1 to 2, which was very specific, and using a very small voltage of 0.5. But after combining these two, you actually were able to get the end results. The lack of technology and efficiency of this solution is still a problem. That is why it is not the most effective way of dealing with global warming, but it has a lot of potential. And also the funding, it's still underfunded, so in a few years, if this starts to pick up and get more attention, it could change the way we see the world. Now, what are the benefits? It's really cost effective, so the main things needed are CO2, which is free, prophytic graphite, which comes from lead pencils, so it's really easy to get, and the cobalt porphyrin is extracted from B12 vitamins. So this means that this is a really cost-efficient way to make this product. What is the angle though? These two scientists want to create a totally green product, so they would need to have solar panels running the energy and absorbing the CO2 in order to create methanol and methane, and then use those. So that is a way that they would be able to make this 100% green. Thank you very much.